General Hospital spoilers for July 20, 2023 reveal family reunions, dirty tricks, friends to the rescue, and so much more. You won't want to miss a moment of this emotional new episode. Esme, Avery Kristen Pohl, has been trying to forget that her parents are both serial killers, like she's seemingly forgotten everything else about her life. But sometimes the truth has a way of sneaking up on your mind, and Esme wants more of it. To that end, Esme pays a visit to a locked-up Heather Allie Mills to get some answers about her past and how she came to be. She knows she was put up for adoption and that her father was a madman, but she doesn't know the details or anything else about herself or her heritage. Will Heather be forthcoming with answers or just talk in riddles as she did whenever Franco, Roger Howarth, would visit now that Sasha, Sophia Mattsson, is on a combination of drugs she doesn't even realize will make her erratic? Her life seems to be falling apart once again. She flipped out at the incident-prone Metro Court pool and stabbed poor Cody. Josh Kelly GH spoilers say that Gladys, Bonnie Burroughs, is alarmed and Maxie, Kirsten Storms, has to defend a friend. Does Gladys suddenly realize she made a deal with the devil to settle her gambling debts, now that Sasha is in more trouble than she bargained for? Will poor Maxie be left alone to try to help Sasha get out of yet another fine mess? Sam, Kelly Monaco, knows there is trouble brewing between her two sisters, and now knows exactly how Molly, Brooke, and Smith feels about the idea of Christina, Kate Monsey, being her egg donor and surrogate. She doesn't like it at all and feels Christina is interfering with her life. Meanwhile, Christina feels like everything she has been working for is a complete mess now, and her sister is even angry at her for no reason. It's up to Sam to try to play mediator for her sisters, because she knows their mother will just screw up the job. Sasha Gilmore Corbin saw someone who wasn't there and all hell broke loose. The General Hospital recap for July 19, 2023, features Sasha losing it at the Metro Court pool, causing another bad incident at a place for summer leisure and sun. In this episode, the pool became a crime scene for the third time in a month thanks to Gladys and inadvertently Sasha. Curtis finally woke up, but not before Portia planted some seeds in Spencer's head. Alexis also did some head seed planting and gave Esme some food for thought. Sunny tried to have a talk with Christina, but still never learned what her problem was, while Molly poured her heart out to Sam. Now let's dig a little deeper into the details. Maxie, Kirsten Storms, Sasha, Sophia Mattsson, and Gladys, Bonnie Burroughs, met up at the Metro Court pool to discuss an interview she would be giving to Crimson. When Gladys spotted Cody, Josh Kelly, she wasn't happy at all, so Maxie tried to make sure he would leave Sasha be during the interview. When the reporter showed up, things didn't go very well. Things started off okay, but Gladys's preoccupation with Cody's presence was distracting, especially when Gladys approached Cody and tried to get him to leave. When the reporter brought up Sasha's brief entanglement with Cyrus, Jeff Kober, Sasha began hallucinating and believed Cody was Cyrus. Gladys and Cody soon got into a tussle, with Gladys constantly poking Cody, prompting him to grab her arm. Except Sasha saw Cyrus grabbing Gladys and got alarmed, prompting her to grab a knife and stab her friend, Trina, Tabiana Ali, and Taggart, Rel Andrews, met up at Kelly's so Taggart could be a support for his daughter, while Curtis, Donald Turner, remained in a coma. Trina also felt bad that she has been focusing so much on Curtis, that she's been neglecting the relationship with the father who raised her. Taggart remained supportive and encouraged her to explore her relationship with Curtis once he was better. Portia, Brooke Kerr, sat with Curtis and begged him to finally wake, but also decided to chat with a visiting Spencer, Nicholas Alexander Chavez, who was worried about Trina. Spencer claimed he had been staying away from the hospital because he was trying to give Trina space and respect her boundaries. Portia brought up Spencer's living situation, but Spencer made sure to point out how patient and supporting Trina has been as he's tried to help raise baby Ace with Esme, Avery Kristen Pohl. He insisted he would never hurt Trina because she was the best thing that's ever happened to him. But Portia wanted to know if he was the best thing that's ever happened to Trina. Spencer wasn't sure if he was, but he still wanted to be with her and assured Portia he'd be there for her anyway. Sadly, Portia wasn't sold, considering all that had happened to Trina since she met him. Hypersight that she is, Portia pointed out that Spencer is living with Esme, the girl who drugged and framed Trina. But she left out the part about trying to push Esme and Spencer together with that parenting class idea. She even suggested that he be selfless and let Trina go, but Trina soon arrived and ran into Spencer's arms, which did not please Portia. At least she was happy when Marshall announced that Curtis seemed to be waking up, which he did. Alexis, Nancy Lee Gran, was surprised when she found Esme going through papers on her office floor. It turned out Esme found a box with information all about her and wanted to know what was going on. Alexis explained that a reporter wanted to do a feature on Heather Allie Mills and Ryan John Lindstrom, which only caused Esme to be horrified and beg Alexis not to print it. She thought that being a Cassadine, Alexis would understand bad family ties, but Alexis told her she worked hard to establish herself as a person separate from her family. She also suggested Esme take a good, hard look at herself and her past to earn the clean slate she wants so badly. When Alexis wasn't looking, Esme swiped a news story about Heather from one of the boxes. Christina, Kate Monsey, stopped by her dad's to try to figure out what to do about filling out the wrong building permit papers. Sonny, Morris Bernard, tried to make Christina feel better, but screwed up when he mentioned that Alexis said she might be needing his support. This did not please Christina at all, but she ended up telling Sonny that she only wanted to help her sister, and her mother and sisters were completely against it. Sonny still tried to talk to her about the situation, but had no real clue what kind of help she wanted to give her sister. Sam, Kelly Monaco, welcomed Molly to her apartment, complete with a brand new look and super long Esmenelle hair. Nunu Molly, Brooke and Smith couldn't wait to complain about Christina and her surrogacy idea. Sam explained that she and Alexis did their best to talk Christina out of being a surrogate, but that didn't make an angry Molly feel any better. She was sick of Christina making everything about her, especially when she was the one with a health condition now. Sam did her best to try to talk sense into a frantic Molly and let her know that Christina just wanted Molly and Taj Bello, to be parents. This only prompted Molly to be more outraged that Sam was taking Christina's side. Sam didn't know why Molly was directing all this anger in Christina's direction. Molly finally admitted she felt inadequate because Christina could have children, and she couldn't when Christina didn't even want kids. Things then looked like they would go downhill fast when Christina arrived, not knowing that Molly was there. Now that General Hospital has Laura searching for son Nicholas, and his ex-wife Ava playing doctor with Austin, it's only a matter of time before Spencer's dad wakes up from his exceedingly long nap too. Well, it could go two ways now, couldn't it? Nicholas could try to make amends for his latest misdeeds, or he could go full-on dark side. That is, if threatening to kidnap Lil Avery wasn't already full-on dark side at any rate. We can all see that the show is building up to a splashy return for the character that Tyler Christopher originated back in 1996. Given his recent struggles, it seems unlikely that the Emmy winner will be invited to reprise the role. Since Marcus Coloma didn't finish out his stint as Nicholas, we're going to guess that he won't be back either. That leaves, yes, Adam Huss, the actor who was called in to sub for Coloma on more than one occasion. He wowed the audience, including us, to the point that Soaps.com added him to its list of Daytime's best temporary recasts. And there's good news: if Huss gets the call, he'll be well rested. As he recently shared on Instagram, thanks to his very generous and loving in-laws, he just spent a fun-filled holiday on Uncle Duty with husband Adam Bucci. You can take a look at the pics in the post below.